Welcome to the video replay of Double Up Trivia for June 28th, 2020. While this video just contains the questions and answers, the live event, which streams Sundays at 7 p.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/yearofglad, features live scoring and competition among teams. Rounds 1 and 2 each have 8 questions. During the actual trivia event, teams will complete answer sheets and submit them at the end of each round. The value of each question is determined once all answers are submitted and is based on the difficulty, as determined by the number of correct answers for each question. Also, teams get to double the value of one question per round. For the video replay, I'll read the question and then pause for a few seconds. If you want more time to think about the question, simply pause the video playback. Each question will be followed by its answer. Again, in the live event, teams would see all 8 questions and submit their answers before seeing any of the actual correct answers. Round 1, Question 1. What man, who first met John Wilkes Booth in late 1864 and saw him again in the early morning hours of April 15, 1865, was found guilty of conspiracy to murder Abraham Lincoln? And the answer is Samuel Mudd, who splinted Booth's leg and arranged for a pair of crutches for him. He was pardoned by Andrew Johnson, although his conviction was never overturned. Round 1, Question 2. Madonna originally disliked what nickname given to her by the British press, even though Guy Ritchie told her it was short for Majesty? And the answer is Madge. Madonna said she disliked it because it made her feel boring and middle-aged. Round 1, question number 3. What 2-word pseudonym, in which the second word is a type of clothing, is used by a member of the hip-hop collective Odd Future? And the answer is Earl Sweatshirt. Round 1, question 4. In April 1997, Ellen DeGeneres' character on the sitcom Ellen came out as a lesbian to her therapist. In the same month, DeGeneres herself came out as a lesbian on national television. Who played DeGeneres' therapist on the April 1997 episode of Ellen? And the answer is Oprah Winfrey. In real life, DeGeneres came out on Oprah, so it was fitting that her character also came out to Oprah. Round 1, question number 5. What noun is common to the title of an 1851 novel by Nathaniel Hawthorne and the title of a 1908 novel by Lucy Maud Montgomery? And the answer is Gables. Hawthorne wrote House of the Seven Gables. Lucy Maud Montgomery wrote Anne of Green Gables. Round 1, question number 6. The commissioned officer rank in the Navy, directly above a cadet, is sometimes given what name, since it is that officer's job to carry the large flag which indicates a vessel's nationality? And the answer is ensign. The rank is so named because the ensign is responsible for the ensign flag. Round 1, question number 7. At the 14th Tony Awards held in 1960, a group in which all the members portrayed characters with what last name was nominated for Best Performance by a Featured Actress in a Musical, even though 2 members of the group were boys? And the answer is Von Trapp. The group portraying the Von Trapp children lost the Tony to Patricia Newe, who portrayed Mother Abbess in The Sound of Music. Round 1, question number 8. The theoretical collection of icy objects that lies between Neptune and Alpha Centauri, even more distant than the Kuiper Belt, is named after what Dutch astronomer? And the answer is Jan Oort, after whom the Oort cloud is named. The Data Dash round has 4 questions, each of which has a numerical answer. During the live event, teams give answers for all 4 questions in less than 2 minutes. Then, for each question, teams are ranked based on how close their answers are to the correct answer. The team with the closest answer gets 4 points, the next closest gets 3 points, and so on, but no teams ever receive fewer than 0 points. This week's Data Dash questions number 1, including the 2018 World Cup final between France and Croatia. How many total goals have been scored in men's World Cup finals history? Number 2, the 2021 Huracan Evo RWD is Lamborghini's least expensive supercar for 2021. What is its base price in US dollars? Number 3, the Addams Family is the best-selling pinball machine of all time. How many units of the machine were sold? And number 4, from its first season through the most recent season, which ended May 13th, 2020, how many total episodes of Survivor have aired? And the answers for this week's Data Dash questions: there have been 77 total goals scored in men's World Cup finals history. The 2021 Huracan Evo RWD has a base price of $208,000. The Addams Family sold 20,270 units. And finally, there have been 596 total episodes of Survivor that have aired. Round 2 works exactly the same as round 1, with 8 questions and scoring based on the question's actual difficulty. Again, teams have the ability to double the value of 1 question. Round 2, question number 1. On June 11th, 2020, what popular country music band changed its name, replacing a word meaning before the war with the first letter of that word? And the answer is Lady Antebellum. Round 2, question 2. The image at right shows a completed board of what appropriately named game invented simultaneously by Piet Hein and John Nash? And the answer is Hex. In Hex, each player tries to connect 2 opposite sides of the board while simultaneously attempting to stop their opponent from doing the same. Round 2, question number 3. What car company, which started out producing ball bearings, has a logo that is based on an ancient symbol for iron? And the answer is Volvo, whose name comes from the Latin for I roll. Their logo is a circle with an arrow pointing diagonally up and to the right, which is the ancient chemical symbol for iron, as well as the planet Mars. Round 2, question number 4. The Haruki Murakami book Underground is a non-fiction book about an attack by a cult using what specific weapon of mass destruction? And the answer is sarin or sarin gas. Round 2, question number 5. For the week of November 14th, 1987, the top song on the Billboard Hot 100 was a cover of a song by Tommy James and the Shondells. The same is true of the following week, although the top song was a different song. What is the name of either song? And the answer is either Moni Moni or I Think We're Alone Now by Billy Idol and Tiffany, respectively. Round 2, question number 6. What 2-word term was coined in the following quote by John O'Sullivan? It is our blank blank to overspread the continent allotted by Providence for the free development of our yearly multiplying millions. And the answer is Manifest Destiny. Round 2, question number 7. The original name of what drink, a name which is still used in foreign markets, comes from the word malt and the Latin word for egg, both of which were the drink's original ingredients? And the answer is Ovaltine, whose original name, still used in foreign markets, is Ovomaltine. Round 2, question 8. What Best Picture nominee has in its title a number that is the sum of the numbers omitted from the following 3 film titles? The 2014 sequel, blank Jump Street, the Anne Bancroft film, blank Charing Cross Road, and the Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu film, blank Grams. And the answer is 127 hours. The films in question are 22 Jump Street, 84 Charing Cross Road, and 21 Grams. For round 3, the teams are given a category with approximately 10 answers. Each team submits exactly 5 answers. Those answers are scored based on how common or rare they are. The rarer the answer, based on the actual responses from all the teams, the more points. This week's final question: each of these people is associated with a specific sport, game, or other pursuit. What are 5 of the 10 specific sports, games, or pursuits? And the people are Bonnie Blair, Sergei Bubka, Bob Burnquist, Susan Butcher, Jenny Finch, Chris Froome, Emmanuel Lasker, Wes Malott, Daniel Negreanu, and Ronnie O'Sullivan. Teams were asked to just submit 5 of the 10 specific sports, games, or pursuits associated with these people. And the 10 possible answers for this week's final question: Chris Froome is associated with cycling, Sergei Bubka with pole vault, although we also accepted tennis as an answer. Sergei Bubka's son is a tennis player. Emmanuel Lasker is associated with chess, Bob Burnquist skateboarding, Ronnie O'Sullivan snooker, Jenny Finch softball, Daniel Negreanu poker, Bonnie Blair speed skating, and no teams gave Susan Butcher sled dog racing nor Wes Malott bowling. Thanks for watching this replay of Double Up Trivia. Future replays will be posted on this channel, but please come join the actual live event, streaming every Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/yearofglad. There's no cost to play and no prizes. Just show up, see what you know, and learn something new. Thanks for watching.